Now, another song by the Eagles I kind of was feeling like when I was in on the ship was New Kid in Town, right? I don't know the song that real, but basically there's a new kid in town and nobody wants to hear it, right? There's a new kid in town, right? Well, see, when I'm coming to the ship, I'm not even familiar with the way they do things, right? At all. Though, that's the point. They're supposed to train me, right? Not quid pro quo me. I don't know what's going on, right? But if they're not willing to work with me, I still don't know what's going on. I can't magically figure out how to be an electrician on a ship I don't know nothing about on with a crew that don't want to train me. I know. Like I can learn it through osmosis or something. When I can't, right? You gotta learn things by someone showing you step by step, right? And if they don't want to do that, you go in with the same experience you come out with. None. Except preschool, right? Which is general electricity, right? Theories, things like that, right? How to do calculations if you have to, right? But if they're not teaching you how to actually work on the ship, you don't know what you're doing as an electrician itself, right? That's the problem. That's the problem. So you're getting to the ship, expecting to be trained, but they're acting all gayish towards you, right? So was the church you were becoming involved with, right? I know. And the pastor is recruiting mainly Navy guys. Navy guys. And they're joining his church where he has at least 1,000 people in the church. That's a lot of Navy men. That's a lot of Navy men. And of course, some of them get out, some of them, but they're finding a home with Davis, whatever they're doing there, right? They're getting along well. Me, I'm like the fish out of water there. I'm not sure what the hell he's talking about. He's talking about things I was taught against in Georgia, like I said. And Shane Sanders is kind of what he was trying to do if I wanted to feel something good, and I already felt something good, and I don't need you to show me how to feel that. Thanks. I know we all do it too, right? That's the point. Exactly. That's between me and my God, not me and you, by the way. I know to handle that in private, not with a bunch of guys watching. That's kind of, for what purpose? To see my circumcised or uncircumcised penis? I mean, it's all the same. It's all basically the same. Some are bigger, some are smaller. You got that, few inch difference here and there. Right? Some are, the only two you have is circumcised or uncircumcised, by the way, too, right? And some people occasionally can be hermaphroditic, but right now they're making the hermaphrodites more females. But they still carry the hermaphroditic gene, right? That's the problem there, too, right? That's why some people are feeling more attracted to both, kind of bisexual, right? Some people are feeling the normal sex drive, and some people aren't, right? As well, that could be an imbalance of hormones, like they're saying, right? I can't do nothing about that. That ain't my job to go to somebody and tell them how they feel about their sex partner, right? Or what sex partner they want, a male or a female. That's the only two choices you got, by the way, right? And here's why it's a choice, okay, people, right? You can choose to have sex with the same sex or opposite sex, right? That's the choice. When you have two options, right, and you prefer one over the other, right, you're making a choice to feel that way. That's what it means, right? And if you're doing so consciously, it's a free will choice given to you by God, our Creator, right? So if you're going to do it, don't be ashamed of it. But don't be prideful about it and boast either, because the main way to reproduce is heterosexual, right? You understand, right? Not homosexual. Homosexuality is about, if you want a relationship, you would have to be more committed than a heterosexual couple anyway. Because it's also easier for gay people to cheat on one another. And it's the women who more want the fidelity if they're gay than the men. You understand. Now, you cheat on a lesbian and you're a lesbian, the lesbian gets all pissed off like a jealous man, right? But if you cheat on a male and you're male, right, that's kind of different, right? Even though it's frowned upon either way, right? It's a little more understanding if the male does it rather than the female. He's the more sexually dominant. Either way, either way. And I've seen this in both male and female relationship and heterosexuals and homosexuals and bisexuals, right? Now, when you're bisexual, you can be with a male or a female. That's up to you too. Right? But again, that's still exercising the third choice, right? You have, right? The fourth choice is not to do anything. As well, sexually, that's all you can choose, right? Choose. You got 4 choices. Not 2, not 3, but 4. 4. And every day you make a choice. Now, you can't go into a store, like I said, and not fantasize about a female. If you're straight. But you can't act on it without consent, right? That's the point. And you got to let the female know she's interested in you beyond being a customer. You can't really cross that barrier because it's her job to serve you as a customer and not treat you as a boyfriend, because you might already have a boyfriend and you don't know that. That's what I mean about Justine. Right? I didn't go in there thinking anything would happen between me and Justine anyway. Whether it did or not, I don't recall. But I'm sure somebody knows why if something happened or not, too. That's the problem, right? Now, only way it could have, though, is if Justine's boyfriend is being a good boyfriend to her, and she wants sex, and I want a girlfriend who's a virgin, and I want sex too, but I don't recall having sex because the only place, again, we can do it in the restaurant is in the bathroom, right? Well, again, I'm not going there to have sex with some strange girl I don't really know. Unless, again, we're hitting it off and I don't recall that part of the conversation, huh, Tim? Or boyfriend, right? Because, see, Tim knows the boyfriend. I don't. Tim knows what's going on, why they chose the boyfriend, too, right? See, this is the boyfriend the family is accepting as well as her boyfriend. I, on the other hand, I'm some strange guy from Georgia too, but been through the ringer, right? Looking for a girlfriend. So again, it's different. It's different. For me, I know you can do it on the side. I know. I know you can have sex anywhere. I know. Even in the bathroom. But I did not go there, though, with the purpose of seducing Justine into going into the bathroom with me, which is the only place we can do anything. Nor do I recall going into the bathroom with her. Just eating my food and leaving. Right. Exactly. So, I do recall her acting weird about me even working for Tim, right? Which wasn't about her. About me and my current friend living with me who bought a guy with her when she moved in. Which I would tell her all that too. But I don't recall telling her all that too. Meaning something's causing me memory problems if I'm doing more than her than I remember. I know. And that can only be Tim and the family. I know. Or the boyfriend. No, the boyfriend. Like I said. But all I'm going out there really for is to eat the food and going home because it's on the way home. I know that. Right. And she's of age. She's 19, right? Even though I was about 40-something back then. Kind of been a while. Kind of been about 5 years now. Since I quit, actually. 7 years. I know. All right. I know. But like I said, unless I'm having an encounter with her I don't remember, I don't remember it. I don't know anything is going on with us at all, other than she's acting weird, in my opinion, and I'm just trying to respect her space, right? Like with, you know, Daphne or her daughter. If they're in the bedroom, I stay on the couch. Right? I don't go in there to them. They're not supposed to come in there to me. See, that's my private area. And the mom could have been watching the daughter go to the bathroom. But again, if I woke up too and intercepted her or something, no. Again, she would have to go and get a mirror to see what was going on anyway. Like I said, right? I don't know. That's another guess. So I don't know. But usually, though, if I'm on the couch, okay, you want to walk her back and forth to the bathroom, right? It all depends on what happens if I wake up with her in there with me and I think something else is going on, right? If I catch her staring at me too, right? I know. I might think she needs my help going to the bathroom. I don't know. I don't know. See, I haven't had no experience with her yet, to know one way or the other what's going on, right? Mm-hmm. I know. And of course, I might be thinking the wrong thing myself, not knowing what's really the situation, right? See, that's the point, too. Any of us can think what we think is going on is what's going on, but it could be something different, right? You don't know. You don't know. So I go over there to help her go to bed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Oh, she must need me to pull down the page or something. I know. And help her go to the bathroom. Right? I don't know. Not saying like I would know either. If I saw they woke up with her in there with me, But, and she was in that situation, right? I don't know. But see, like I said, I know. If I do all that with her and ask her who shows that, she says grandma still, right? I might would make up a different story there. Right? If I think Daphne's asleep and the child couldn't wake her up. See, again, versus what Daphne might be really doing versus what the child might be really doing or thinking. I don't know. I can't read nobody's mind in between. All I can say is I was responding to her as if my sister were to come in there and do something similar too. To having been acquainted with her and helping with the potty training and diaper changing and all that. To like I said, right? So I don't know what's going on, right? Either I'm waking up with her looking at me and I'm thinking, well, what, does she need help going to the bathroom? It's what be what I'm thinking. So, I know. And I don't see Daphne probably, right? Guessing that part too. I mean, if you don't see the mom, not going to think she needs help going to the bathroom, obviously, right? Or go over there at all. But if you don't see the mom, right, you're going to think she might have snuck out as well. I know, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. But this is how your mind might work in that situation too, right? Confused, right? Not sure what's going on, but willing to help the girl get out of the bathroom if that's what she needs, and that's what she needs. So of course you go over there too, and you do the things you might need to do there, which is simply pull down her panties so she can get. But she kind of lingers, right? Maybe. No. So then you trying to help her out, right? Further by seeing if she peed already or something, because if she has or hasn't, you don't know. She might have even waited too late and peed herself. You don't know, right? You still don't see the mom anywhere. If you saw her, you again wouldn't be up to doing all that, nor would the child be comfortable with you doing that if she didn't have that done to her before. Somewhat. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar. But right. Whatever you're done with, she relates it to grandma. Right? So the other thing you would think about doing is, if that don't work and she's still kind of laying on the ground, is does she want a bath, right? Like I said, does There's 4 possibilities she's in there with you, right? And trying to go to the bathroom. That's all you got. Really 2, but let's be honest. One is going to the bathroom and the other one is taking a bath or a shower or whatever. So those are your options there. And another option is, do you take the bath with her or not too, right? So if you're thinking like that and you're not sure what she's doing in there with you, she's acting comfortable, you might even undress thinking she wants a bath with you momentarily, but didn't realize that's a bad idea because Effie's right there. You don't need to do all that. That would make your ribbon maybe cause a problem. You also think like that, right? So then you dress and redress her and you ask her who shows her all that. And she might have said, Grandma. I don't know. Because, whoever's on about it seems to know what's going on, but I don't, right? So that's either Daphne, Sal, or some of my mates, right? That's all I know. That's all you know. Or Pastor Thomas. These are the people I could have been involved with who could have a problem with it too, as well as her. And I don't know if it's caused the Sal she's doing that either. I don't know what's going on. And it's all, it would all be going through your head as fast as you were dealing with the child too, right? And you might not even remember all your thinking. And you might sarcastically tell her what I licked her one time, right? Though you would be also trying to see if she had already peed herself. You could be thinking both, but really doing one. And in the end, you're making sure she didn't pee herself. Yourself. You know not to touch her, right? Down there, right? But you do know you gotta smell her to make sure she hadn't peed herself if she's in the bedroom all night. And you don't even know what time it is when you wake up with her in there, right? That's what I mean. That's what you mean. So then you are flooded with, the bath situation. Is it sexual? Is it what's going on? Because that's weird to you too, right? Unless you want a bath, but all these thoughts are going through your head at warp speed as you're trying to figure out what's going on, right? Both positive and negative possibilities too, right? Until you realize it's a bad idea to take a bath with her too, right? Then you get dress her, ask her who showed her that. She says, Grandma, and that's all you know. And then you gotta bring her back to the mom. She's acting weird. If she were to do all that with you, the strange man sleeping on the couch, and acting, it don't bother her like it don't bother her. She would have to be acting that way as well for me to not remember it. For it not to bother me, it would have to not bother her. Or Daphne at the time either. You know what I mean? If I told her, well, we all dealt with it, right? Whatever I told her too, right? That's if the worst case scenario, and she was awake. The other case scenario is I'm making that part up, and she just came in there and I did something different with her, right? See, the difference is, where was I at? Where was she at? That's the only difference you can have. She can either be up there close to me too, right? Waking me up. I don't know. See, that's the guessing game when you're alone with the child and what does she want with you, what she's doing in there with you. And if Daphne is letting it unfold, why is she letting it unfold? Why don't she just, say I'm there? Hey, Shane, I'm helping her go to the bathroom before I get over there to her, right? Or as I'm going over there to her, if she's by the bathroom, right? Of course, if she's right there in my face, like I said, she might not have even seen me either. Or she could still be asleep as well. This is going over logical possibilities, but still not me trying to do nothing wrong with the child in either situation. And this is also the only thing I could discuss with someone else as well, even if it was Pastor Thomas or someone on base too, right? Whoever it is, right? Even if Sal is upset about it now, that's all I can tell him too. But it's all based on real experiences in my life, both positive and negative, both that I do actually remember too, right? Though I might could do behavioral wise, but not exactly how you would expect me to react, or exactly how you would expect me to react in that situation, right? It's again not to, in my mind, molest the child, but help her go to the bathroom. But then I don't know Daphne's awake or asleep or what's going on, right? And trying to figure it out as I go along. If it's story 2 or story 1, or story 1 became story 2 and story 2 became story 1, right? I don't know. I'm dealing with it as logically as I can too, right? With amnesia. Like I said, whoever's watching this or not watching this or concerned about this is concerned about it and is calling me names, right? Which is the pedophile, But what I do is pedophilic. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you missed something. Maybe what I was doing wasn't pedophilia, but for a different reason still. Even if I explained Pastor Thomas or someone on base. But like I said, unless she set me up with Daphne, she's not going to be able to say anything. And do you know Daphne Walker? Right? That's what you would have to ask too. Because see, there's hearsay, right? And then there's an actual watcher or witness, the one's actually there, right? Well, a watcher, okay, might see what you do. A witness would step forward and say, hey, I'm helping my daughter go to the bathroom. Back the fuck off, go back to sleep. Depends on what you're doing. Depends on what you're doing. Right? Now, if all you do is pull down her panties because you think she's going to the bathroom, logically the child is just going to the bathroom, right? And then when she gets back, you put her panties back on. I'm sure Grandma might have had to do that even if she peed herself in a time or two, right? Or not. Right. You know what I mean? Why else would she relate it to Grandma? Because that's all she's around, right? Is Grandma, Daphne, Sal, or me? I mean, briefly. She was only around Sal 4 days and around me no more than 4 days. At that time. So it was about equal for me and Sal. Mm-hmm. And again, it's me and Daphne and the girl in the same apartment, right? For 1 to 4 days, right? That's all I know about it too, right? I can't tell you any more that I don't remember. If I don't remember something, you can rack my brain all you want. Like Myron and David telling me I was humping the bed or something. I don't remember humping the bed. I was asleep. But if they saw it, okay, I was humping the bed. In my sleep lap, right? Chris. I know. That's called a wet dream. And I don't even know you came in. I'm waking up the next morning with an accusation of being gay. And all I can think of is, what, did I have a wet dream? And he thought I was doing him? No, I was doing the girl I saw that day probably. Not you. But you came in and, maybe around the time I started getting into the dream. Probably too. You're also not fully awake, but a disturbance, okay, you might go back to the dream when you get into bed. You're not aware, though, he even came in or left. So, no, you're not. You're fully asleep. Not trying to embarrass you. But I don't recall you even coming in. Just waking up in the morning. I'm being accused I was gay. So that's the only thing I can figure happened, right? It was a wet dream. It was a wet dream. While I was asleep. While you were asleep. Right. Now, same thing with Daphne and her daughter. If she came in there or not, what I might be doing, and why it would get weird or not, right? I'm not trying to prove it either. I don't know. I'm guessing. With remembering the setup in the apartment. where I was actually at for 4 days. Told y'all that before. I'm guessing, right? When someone's guessing, you don't hold them to the guess. right? If you weren't there. That could be also Ben and King, Sheena, or someone from my past I don't know had a grudge with me, you know. But whoever it is, they have a grudge, right? The grudge is, I don't know, something personal between them and me, I don't know. And they're telling me things in their responses that only a gay person would have to deal with if pushed into being gay. Dude. These are gay comments, right? That you don't deserve a being or a woman, right? I know. They are. You don't deserve it, you won't. You're not good enough to get married. Right. Well, I even felt that one time. I was crying in my bed, and Mom had to cover me because I felt like nobody loved me. Like I said, sometimes you feel that way too, right? That's a little bit of depression, but you also get out of it. I didn't stay in it. But that was around the time I lost my dad, right? Probably too. That's a trauma in someone's life, right? But that's the point. Why are you becoming gay? Is it because someone is telling you you're gay, or you really feel it, or both? I don't know. Maybe they are right. Maybe with me, they were wrong, and I was liking the girls, and I was trying to get with the girls. I'm getting as close to Lisa Baker as I can, but not remembering the sex if we're having sex too, right? I'm not trying to force it either, right? She can tell me no. I don't know what's going on. I don't remember. I know. I know I'm trying to go for the home run. But I don't remember if I made the home run. But I do know 1 minute she's bleeding suddenly. Alright? Mm-hmm. And then she's going to change. And then I go back around to the uncles and aunts and say Lisa had to change or something, right? And again, right. That's where the blackout occurred if something happened more. And I don't know how far it went with Lisa. Right. But could her dad have been stalking me? I don't know. Could my mom have been stalking me? I don't know. Could someone from the car wreck have been stalking me? I don't know. Whatever's going on, that's around the same time too, right? I met Lisa before the car wreck. I might have told him that too, right? If someone's trying to kill you, you do everything you can, like 1001 Arabian Nights, to distract them from it. You're trying to get out the situation if you can. And part of that involves comedy. Trying to make them laugh it off, whatever the hell they're trying to do to you. Even if it's gay sex they're wanting, or to make you gay. Like I did. No, you do. Some people try to make you gay, and they're denying they're gay and making you gay, but they're gay too. They're gay too. You figure all this out for yourself, though.